Alright, boom, we're done. Woo, we're on. Woo.
We're on?
Yeah.
Yay!
Actually,
Here we
like
are.
people can actually hear us now, and I get to listen to us talk.
Oh, geez, Ross, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
I just the video appeared and you're
Oh,
drawing something and it
oh,
looks
yeah.
amazing so far.
Yeah, I'm doing something called photo bashing. It's not like a new thing, but I forget who it was, but an artist I follow do
Cool.
it.
That's perfect. The audio in that
Yeah.
is fucking
It's basically where you
gorgeous.
like take an image and then like just draw over it. I have like a bunch of layers on it right now,
That's
but as
fucking
I remove
gorgeous.
them, this is what the image originally looked like.
No, no, please don't do this to me.
So yeah.
Don't start up. Don't start
And
up. Don't start
I
up.
got this image from one of my landscaping jobs. I just took a picture of it. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Landscaping, you say?
Yes, I that is something that I do.
Well, I'm going to bank that information for later.
Okie dokie.
He's like, I may hire you. No, just kidding.
I freaking might.
All right. So, I just found out something when
Yeah.
right before the podcast. Della, take it
Yes.
away, bitch.
All
Take
right.
that shit
So,
away.
for those
Oh
of
wait,
you who
actually,
haven't heard,
wait, I forgot to do an intro.
all right, we have to introduce ourselves, don't we?
Oh yeah,
I'm so
girl, that
excited.
part. I know you're just so excited. Bam. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly Natters. We kind of are been a little slow today, but we are here and alive. And who is first in the list? It is Dula.
Hello,
Yes.
it is
The
me,
infamous
Dilla.
And then Roos.
Hey, I'm the boy that's doing the art. That's me.
And then Brunden.
The only person whose thoughts are made up and, well, everything else doesn't matter.
Aren't all thoughts made up?
Exactly.
God damn it. And then me, Mooney, the wonderful, gorgeous, beautiful host of this interesting podcast. Alright. Now, Della, I know you've been waiting to talk about this. Now you can talk about it.
All right. So for those of you who don't know who Sky Does Minecraft is, he was a Minecraft YouTuber back in the day.
He's actually doing
now
Minecraft
he
again.
does. Oh, that's pretty cool.
He's doing
I
a
mean,
little
Minecraft
bit.
is. Yeah, but he decided to focus more on his music career after getting a divorce with his extremely abusive ex, and trying to get custody of his child from her. And they were in this really grueling case, this battle back and forth because she is this like really compulsive liar, and she would constantly lie about him and things he did. So he was trying to prove that she was not only a liar but an awful person, and that she was not fit to raise their son. So this is what he did. He wants to start a music career. So he decided to call someone out in the YouTube community to purposefully bait him. That person being KSI. So he wrote a diss track on KSI
Nice.
to bait him to make one back. And he knew KSI. He knew the kind of money KSI would dump into this shit and what he would try and do. He did exactly what he thought he would do. And KSI invited his ex-wife to England to shoot the diss track and give the dirty shit on Sky. So the wife leaves the son in America. Well, in Canada, I think they're in Canada. Flies to England, does the music video, does all this really childish, awful things in the music video with KSI. Then Sky uses that in court against her and wins custody of the child.
Boom.
Oh my
And makes
gosh.
this video saying like, "Hey, sorry I used you, KSI, but I needed to make a point. I needed my
Damn.
son." And he got it. Yeah, he got custody.
I know, and he's actually back. I think I feel like he's been doing a lot better though, because I feel like he's been taking care of himself really well now. So So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm very.
And his music isn't half bad.
No, it's not. It's actually okay. And he's
Yeah.
actually he started doing this little series of Ant Venom, another Minecrafter that I love, and it was the first video I ever watched on YouTube. They started like a little Minecraft 101 because a lot of stuff has been updated in Minecraft since he last played. So he's basically getting retaught by Ant Venom how to play Minecraft. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it's really cool. And Ant Venom's a really nice guy, so he's pretty chill. And both
Mhm.
chill people go together, so it's okay. Yeah, it's super cool. So, how is everyone today? How are they feeling after that amazing introduction topic thing by Della?
I'm feeling pretty good. I
Good.
mean, good job. I mean, kids need to not be in dangerous living situations. That's something I support.
I hope we all support.
Vicarious. Oh, hey, bud.
Yeah, no,
Thank
I
you.
feel pretty good about it.
That's very sweet of you.
You know,
Thank you.
As
Very
Raj said,
nice.
I'm behind that. You know, like
Mm.
as long as the kid's
Thank
in
you, Vicarious,
good
for the
home,
follow.
then I'm totally happy
Thank
about
you,
that.
Vicarious. You make me. I'm not.
Don't. I honestly, hey, actually,
Go ahead with that.
it's gonna be. Don't, please. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill my friend, please.
Now I want to say it.
Then say it. Hi.
Well, I mean,
What's up,
now
bros?
it's cringy.
There is a lady in this. Well, there's two ladies.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Oh God.
Anyway.
He dodged a bullet. He dodged a bullet, my friend.
Idiot.
But if you look in the Google Doc, we have a bunch of topics. If you want to look at them, you can. Or in the Weekly Natters topic page.
Oh yeah, definitely. Topics. Woo!
Woo!
If
Bros
you
are bros
wanna-
no matter in gender. Yes. Oh, but I was really I know there's a lot of cheaters in video games. I know there is. But oh my god. Fucking Apex Legends killed it. Like usually I feel like it's really hard to catch for like bigger companies. They don't really do a good job at catching cheaters.
Uh-huh.
But Apex Legends, Respawn's community manager for the game said a total of 770,000 players have been banned since
Oh my
Apex
gosh.
Legends' February 5th release.
That's something.
That's a hell of a lot.
That's insane.
Oh my Gucci-ness. And that's, I think that's actually across all of the, I think that's across all of the platforms, but I may be wrong. But that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my god.
Quite the number.
I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of them were probably not, they probably were cheating, but I feel like they probably were using simpler cheats like aimbot or something, not breaking the whole game. Because I've had that happen.
Actually, Apex Legends, as me and Ross know, has a lot of exploits.
Really?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I haven't played
So,
it.
yeah.
But I thought that was
Yeah, no. A friend of mine, he's like a genius at finding all the exploits in a game as it comes out
No.
and then exploiting them for as long as possible. It's insane. Like a game will be out for a week and then he'll be like, "Hey Ross, you should play this game with me." I'll be like, "Okay," and then we'll just be in the skybox at the top of the map and no one can hit us. And he's like, "Isn't this great?" And I said, "Yeah, we're just sitting up here doing nothing for 30 minutes. What a good time."
Yep.
Holy shit.
So much fun. I mean, you did get to spam.
I made a bamboo forest. It was
Yeah. Because for
Anyways.
some odd reason there was no cooldown on abilities up there. So
Hey, good job, Apex Legends. You
Yeah.
did it good. Making sure terrible people like my friend can't do the things they want to do.
But is it a bad thing? I mean, I feel like as long as you're not like, I mean, that's hurting like the game, the quality of the game. But I feel like sometimes if it's not hurting the quality of the game, I feel like that's okay. But just don't hurt the quality of the game. Yeah, no, please don't do that. Surprisingly, even on games that rarely ever have cheaters, like Splatoon 2. It's very hard to do that. I've seen people who cheat on that. And I'm like, how? How did you do this? This is a kid-friendly game.
They use skills that could probably help them maybe, I don't know, create a game of their own, or just
Yeah, I have no idea.
give themselves a bit of a life, but instead they want to go and
I'm like, please
mess with
don't.
people online.
I'm like, dang it! I was so close to this, and then you just take it away from me. That's what I understand when it happens with cheaters. I've only ever had that happen once, and then that was it. But in a multiplayer shooting game, have you ever had just the whole group not actually kill each other?
I don't think so.
I've had that happen before.
Really?
Yes. Splatoon, again, surprisingly. I guess everyone was in a call or something, because I don't know how they didn't kill each other. They were just kind of walking around and looking at each other, and were just kind of chilling out instead of actually playing the game. So that was for 5 games straight, and then it got back to normal, and I was like, is there something wrong, or what?
What's going on?
I was very confused, but I got many easy wins because no one really did anything. So it was a very interesting experience. I'm like, okay, that's a thing that happens today. That's not weird at all.
No.
Not playing the game. That's not weird at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys do play Apex Legends?
I played it a couple times. I tried to get into it, but I was like, nah.
What was wrong with it? I mean,
It's just not my cup of cheese, man.
Cup of cheese. Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, battle royales in general, I can't get down with. It's just you have to learn. It's like learning League of Legends, right? When you first start playing League, you lose a lot, you're really bad, and it makes you upset. But League has some sort of way to keep you around, which is the really interesting characters and different game modes that kind of make you want to learn.
Yeah.
Whereas Apex, it's just kind of throw you into a game, go run around for 30 minutes doing absolutely nothing, and then die. And do it again.
Sounds about right.
And again.
I feel like that's a lot of battle royale style games. They're just kind of like, all right, good luck.
Yeah. Not for me.
No, I think my friend downloaded it and then deleted it right after she downloaded it. It was Fortnite. She was just like, I downloaded Fortnite. I'm like, what?
I played Fortnite once because my friend, who I rarely get to play games with, was like, hey, I can play Fortnite, play with me. And I was like, I mean, if it's for you, I'll do it. And it was an awful time.
Yeah, it's just, no. Why?
No, because now, along with the running around for 30 minutes doing nothing, when you finally do find someone, they just erect a wall between you.
Basically, I've seen someone's reaction, and they're like, "Oh God, I found someone," and then it just the person's just builds straight up, and they're like, "What? Where the fuck did they go?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
It's not fun.
yeah."
It's not good.
I'm like, and then they just basically every single time you meet someone, you're like, "All right, let's do a building challenge. See who can get the highest and who can kill the first person first while building structures." That's too much.
Yeah, I can't do that. I wasn't meant to use my brain playing this game.
I know. You're not supposed to use your brain. Well, you are supposed to a little bit, but not a lot.
I don't like using my brain. That's why I play League of Legends.
So that means it's you. Okay, cool.
Don't. League is. Let's not. Let's not say we did.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Now I'm interested.
League of Legends, I love it. I've been playing it for, I guess, almost, 8 years now?
Damn.
It's just full of toxicity and anger.
Oh.
And it's fun for like a minute, and then you remember that everyone sucks.
Ouch. I know. Well, they've also been having those ads too.
Sorry about that.
They've been getting people to make like animation ads for like League of Legends and stuff.
Oh yeah, those have been real cool.
Yeah, those are actually really cool. I've watched it. And I was like for 2 seconds, I was like, hey, that kind of sounds like a really interesting game. I kind of want to play it. And then I'm like, nah, I don't have that much time to pour into a game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel
There are
like
a few. Go ahead.
no. What were you about to say?
I say there are a few things you can give Riot because in general they're kind of a shitty company.
Yes.
But they have always been really good to their fans and the creators in their fan community.
That's pretty dang true.
Yeah, on Twitch, like if you're a Twitch creator and you do a lot of League of Legends content, they have like a thing now. I think it's like a partnership, and as long as you do a certain amount of hours of League content a week, you literally just get access to every skin in the game and like early shit, and they just kind of give you
That's
a bunch of stuff to
cool.
promote, and it's really really cool. So
That's really
Riot
awesome. They get some
super
things right.
supports us. But on other things they don't. But you know,
No. That happens. Some things are great, and then some things you're like, oh, that's so cool, and then you're like, nah. Okay. Let's see. I thought this was really sweet, but on Earth Day, 17,000 Niantic players helped collect 145 tons of trash
Whoa,
around the world for Earth Day.
that's a ton of trash.
That is a ton of trash. It was they just had a lot of group meetups.
well, yeah.
Fuck off, Ross. I heard that. But yeah, they just over 300 player events were hosted across 41 countries in 6 continents. That's a lot.
That's a lot of continents.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that's a really awesome thing to do, especially since Pokemon Go is such a fantastic game. It's kind of sad that it died
Yeah.
in pop culture. But it is a game about bringing people together and having fun with something that you love.
Yeah.
And to see them come together to do good too, I think it's just beautiful. I think it was really great.
Yeah, I still play Pokemon Go, and every so often I'll go with like a friend, and we'll walk around and hang out, because our whole city has like a Discord chat. So if there's like a raid going on, they all say we're gonna be there, and then we go.
That is really cool.
Yes, even someone who was a mail carrier, it was on his route, but he stopped and like did the rally, and then he left to go do more mail.
That's so awesome, and
That was really funny because me and my friends saw him from the window. We're like, is he playing with us? And I was like, yeah, he is. He's so playing with us right now.
Dude, yeah, back when I threw newspapers for a living, it would be like 2 o'clock in the morning. I would just be like catching Pokemon while I threw newspapers.
Oh,
It's
nice.
pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
That's
like I'd be like,
awesome.
okay, well I'm throwing this street, but I have to go like 2 blocks over if I want to catch this Pokemon, so I'd go out of my way. There's so many mornings where I was like just late because I was catching Pokemon.
Oh god. Good job.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool. I thought that was really pretty and nice. I really liked that they did that. Because it was a lot of people. I mean, that's a lot of people. And also, that wasn't just Pokemon Go. That was also Ingress players. But I feel like it maybe was more Pokemon Go than Ingress.
Mm-hmm.
It totally was.
Yeah.
Niantic
but it was
only has like 2 games.
I know. But collectively, they volunteered a total of 41,000 hours
Mm-hmm.
worth of time, which I think that is awesome. Good job. I'm very proud. of those
Dang.
people. That's a lot of time to spend picking up trash. And I appreciate it.
I feel
Yeah.
exhausted just hearing about it.
I know. Me too. In all
Yeah,
honesty.
That's also the hashtag trash tag challenge, where people go take a picture of an area that's like full of trash,
Mm-hmm.
and then take a picture afterwards and they clean it all up.
Aw.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just a Reddit thing, but yeah, it's like a big thing right now, and people are doing it. And it's really cool. I think it's further showing that the internet isn't just a cesspool of hate and
Yeah,
anger,
it's not
but
just
rather a place for people to get together and do great things all over the world.
Aww. Yeah, it's a great place. So most of the time. Most of the time.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say all the time, because that's a terrible choice of words. But
But no, the internet can be used for good when we want it to.
Exactly. There you go. Good words from the great Della. Took me a second to remember your name.
It's
I'm tired. I have not had caffeine because I do not need caffeine until later because I'm going on a bike ride and I don't want to die again.
A bike ride.
Yes. Me and my friend like to go biking.
Interesting.
And we biked 6 miles last time in total.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really, probably more than that, but it was really fun. We saw multiple snakes because snakeaboos are out now, and it's kind of terrifying to a certain extent because I don't want to go on. I don't like going on like walking trails in the summer because one, it's hot as hell, and two, they're snakes. I'm okay with snakes, but I don't want to accidentally step on one.
Right.
I like to view them from a distance, not up close. Like I have before with a baby copperhead. When I was a kid.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah. Don't always trust adults. It was an adult who did that. She's like, oh no, it's fine, it's safe. I'm like, I don't know about that, but okay. It's not a copperhead, it's not something that can kill a kid. Nah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine. Wait, this is not.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's
It's not
fine.
gonna kill you. What? Oh, I didn't do this right. But one last gaming related thing today. Blizzard. This person did an article about Blizzard, and it was basically saying, oh, god damn it. It was basically saying that Blizzard has not made a game in a very long time.
Nope.
And do you think they're going to make another game? Other, of course, than
I mean,
yes.
probably.
like
Think
other than
about the
Diablo,
time
which
between
people didn't really
Diablo and StarCraft. They always take a very long time to make games.
But
Oh, yeah.
this has been the longest time since the 6-year gap, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I mean,
But they're still going to be releasing Call of Duty because that's just the thing that they release all the time.
they don't make Call of Duty though. They're just releasing it on their platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that's basically what I was saying. But that's basically the only thing they're really doing at the second.
I mean, there's like specific teams that are working on specific things. They're doing so well with Hearthstone and sort of well with Overwatch. Overwatch is a
Hearthstone.
super fun game.
Hearthstone.
Yeah, Hearthstone is super big and people spend a lot of money on it, so they don't really.
I know. I've seen that. I'm like, oh my god, no, it's too much. I know. I was like, oh, that kind of looks like a really cool card game to play, and then I'm like,
No. It's
Oh, I
just
have to
like
spend money on
Magic
this
the
game.
Gathering. Yeah.
People said it's easier than Magic the Gathering, though.
Oh no, it's definitely easier than Magic the Gathering, but I'm saying it's just like it in the sense of if you aren't constantly spending money keeping up with decks, you won't be able to play.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that's just how it is with card games in general. Blizzard tries to do their best to make it as like free to play as possible, but at the same time they want to make money, so
Yeah.
they, you know.
Well, even though Blizzard's quarterly earnings have, been okay, the reason why this person talked about this is because their stock fell 4 to 5%.
Yeah, because
They haven't really been doing anything.
and they've Overwatch itself too. It feels like they've almost abandoned.
Yeah.
It is a really great game. I forgot about that until I returned to it a couple weeks ago, but Overwatch is really fun. And it kind of sucks that like they don't put as much content as they should be putting into it.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like people would do pay in that game still.
Not even paying either, but just like supporting your fan base. And Blizzard hasn't always been a company to be like, unless I'm getting money from this, I'm not supporting it. Look at StarCraft, look at Diablo. Like, there has been immense support for those games in the many years they have been out. And, it kind of sucks that they're a game like Overwatch, which you kind of need to constantly be updating and giving new content. They're just not doing it.
Yeah, and also, they also lost Destiny and Bungie in general, which is getting more popular. I feel like I feel like that's kind of silly. And I know someone specifically, Vicarious plays Destiny, and he likes it.
Yeah, Destiny is definitely for a very specific fan base.
Yes. I am not very interested. I do like Borderlands. Borderlands is super cool. I'm very excited for Borderlands. I really want to play it. I have Borderlands 2 on my PS Vita.
I started playing Borderlands 2 with Ross and a friend Candy, but we haven't continued since.
Yeah.
It seemed like fun.
Mm-hmm.
It is a good game.
What are you playing it on?
PC.
PC, damn it. Okay. So it's like if you're playing it on the PS, PlayStation, I would totally play, but I have no one who will play with me anymore because it's not supported for PS Vita anymore.
Except for me, because I only play PlayStation.
Well, wait, actually, I think they cut off. Have they cut off communication and like internet stuff with PS Vita now?
No, not the Vita. The Vita's not supported through games anymore, but they still have the servers up for it, as far as I know.
Oh, okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be very sad if you can't really do anything with it
because in Japan they're still making games for the Vita, because in Japan the Vita's
very popular.
Very popular, but in America people didn't care about it, which is sad.
Yes, I really like it. It's a really cute little
I love my Vita.
There's one big flaw with it though. Don't leave it for a year on your shelf with the SD card in, or it corrupts the entire SD card. I had to buy a new one because of that.
Yikes. I don't even know where my Vita is right now.
Yeah, it was very sad. I had to buy a new one online for it because it was dead.
Ew.
But once I plugged the new one in, it worked perfectly. I lost all my game data though.
No, now that I would be horrified by that, because all I play on the Vita are visual novels, because it's my own little visual novel machine.
I know. I have Persona and Danganronpa for it.
I have Hakuoki and Code Realize. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so it's a really weird thing, but I really want to play Akiba Strip really bad. I don't know why, but I keep seeing it everywhere I go.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the game where you fight and you take people's clothes off, right?
People's clothing off.
Yep.
Oh.
It's beautiful. I love it. I really want to play it.
Is that one of those weird Japanese games?
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of the
cool.
games when I was working at GameStop that we had to hide in the back room until someone asked for it.
Why?
Because the cover is very revealing.
Oh shit.
Is that and what's that other game called? I don't remember what it's called anymore. Sakura. Oh, I don't remember, but there was another game. We called it the titty game, and we had to hide it. Because, yeah. We just could never really sell it because we couldn't, I don't remember, but God. I remember, my one coworker got some guys to buy it.
Oh, God. Oh, well, yeah, no, of course guys would want it. Cough, cough.
No, I don't. Don't lump
To
me in
be-
with them.
I can't be too judgmental because I have genuinely played Honey Pop and enjoyed it as a game
Sounds
in itself.
like a lot of fun.
it is very fun.
I just don't like playing those mini games.
I love them. That's the best part.
I don't know. I'm never good at them, so I feel like I would not enjoy it at all.
It's real simple. It's just I don't know. I like puzzle games. I can't
Connect
really say
3.
anything.
Connect 3s are hard. Just freaking difficult as hell. I'm too young and too inexperienced for them.
But yeah, no.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
I can't say too much. But there's this one dude that called the store one. This is a good story.
Oh wait, GameStop Experience Edition. Hell yeah.
GameStop Experience Edition, guys. GameStop Stories time. Okay, so this one dude calls, and I think it was a prank call. I'm 100% sure it was a prank call, but I couldn't tell because he sounded so genuine, and I was like, okay, dude, this is my way of getting around pranks, was being as genuine and aloof as possible. I have another story about that I will tell after this one. So this dude calls and he's like, hey, do you have Sakura something, Peach something something? I don't remember what the game's called. And I was like, yeah, dude, we totally have that. Let me go check the back because that's where we keep it. He's like, oh, awesome. Okay, can you put that on hold for me? And I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. I can put that on hold for you. What's your name? Sasuke? I was like, okay, Sasuke. I'm gonna put this in the drawer for you. We'll hold it for you for 2 days. Oh, sweet. Thanks so much. Oh, have you played the game? And I'm like, no, dude. I haven't played the game. He's like, you should. You should totally play it. And he's trying to get me to talk about it. I'm like, dude.
Stop.
And
Don't
you're
be
already
desperate.
reserving a titty game at GameStop. Don't don't do this to me.
Oh god.
So I put it in the drawer for Sasuke, and all my coworkers thought I was trying to meme on them, which is not atypical of me, my coworkers at GameStop. But no,
I assume he never came to pick it up.
no, he didn't. I was very upset.
You just want to
Put
see
it in the
Sasuke?
hole. I just wanted to see Sasuke, the man buying the titty game. But no, he never came to pick it up.
Sadness.
Another smaller story. These two kids came in and asked about Minecraft 2. And so I had to pause for a second. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna make their joke not fun. Because why should I play along to this? So I looked at them and I'm like, yeah, I mean, if you're talking about 2.0, I don't know if it's been updated that much. I haven't played Minecraft in a really long time, but I can check for you if you want. And the guy goes, one of the kids goes, the joke, it's failing, abort. And he like puts his hand on his friend's shirt and goes, okay, I think we have to. And the friend's like, yeah, could you check for us? And I'm like, yeah, dude, just give me a second. I'll check to see if that update has been out yet. I know it's at like 1.7, so I don't see why it wouldn't be at 2 yet. and this friend is just like, dude, she's trying to do her job. I'm like, yeah, you're coming into GameStop to prank me. I'm working. I'm going to help you. Like, what do you mean? So I go on my phone and I look it up and I'm like, yeah, no, it's still on like 1.8. Sorry about that, kids. Don't know where you heard that, but have a nice day. And I went back to doing my fucking job.
And they were probably just dumbfounded. They're like, holy shit.
Because like, what did they expect me to say?
Dear God, it's an adult doing his job. Ah!
Yeah, basically.
Terrifying.
Just most terrifying thing in history. Just adult doing his job in its natural habitat.
Yep.
The rare
There you
sight.
And here we have the human adult in its natural habitat performing a job. Let's see what happens next.
Fuck off, children!
That's technically what I'm doing right now, just doing my job. Making a pretty landscape.
So pretty.
You're so pretty.
So fucking gorgeous! Can't believe you did that all with whatever you're using. I forgot what it's called again. Autodesk or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
You just got a new color theory, man. That's all you need to do.
Color theory? What's color theory?
It's a theory about color.
End my suffering. I suck at color.
You just gotta be like, okay, this is like this. Why? And then ask that about every color you're putting down.
Exactly. See, I don't got time for that shit.
Okay.
Alright, what time is it? It is 10:45. I kind of want to talk about, I don't know if you guys, whoever Anonymous Rhino is, I don't know if I want to talk about this or not. Do you think we should?
I mean, it's something that's been happening for a couple years, and the reason that it took so long to, like, happen is because no one talked about it.
Okay.
So, I mean, I have a few things to say about it, and whether or
Then-
not you guys want to comment on it, feel free, but...
This
Alright,
is the first
talk about
I've
it.
heard.
Alright, so a pretty famous YouTuber, I say pretty famous because he's only famous in specific age range and group, Austin Jones, who did a cappella covers on YouTube and some of his own songs. He was accused multiple times of trying to elicit Austin Jones, not Justin Jones, but nice try. Trying to elicit pictures from underage girls. And he did this, I think, for the first time in like early 2011, 2012. And this one other YouTuber, I don't remember his name and I feel really bad about it. I did meet him actually at one of the events he went to. I think he came to Bamboozle. But he was trying really hard to bring light to the situation that Austin Jones was doing these things and trying to elicit these things out of young girls. And he basically was shunned in the music community. He stopped getting invited to concerts because Austin Jones was so popular. These people were kind of just shoving the things he was doing under the rug because they made him money. They made that company money. So they kind of shunned this other really great musician because he was trying to say, hey, this is a pedophile. We shouldn't be supporting him.
You're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, and he said he would stop doing it. He was just young and dumb. Lo and behold, a few years later, he's doing it again.
Back at it again.
Yeah. And this time, the community came up in an uproar again. And I think because of the Me Too movement, it really helped bring light to the situation. And yeah, we actually, finally now he has been sentenced to 10 years. And I think that it really shows how much the world has changed in a very short amount of time.
Yes.
And how we as a world, as people, are now starting to realize that these things that, like, these things that we idolize about people, and these people we idolize, they're still human beings and they can still be awful people, and we need to acknowledge and address that. So,
Oh yes.
yeah, I'm
It's very important.
yeah. So I just wanted to say, like, I was really happy to see that article today that he was finally sentenced, because this
Yeah.
has been something that's been going on for almost 10 years now.
I didn't even know he existed until you said that article.
YouTube did delete his channel, as far as I know, and all of his music and stuff. But he was, back in the day, actually a very famous YouTuber for his... If you were that demographic, he would do, like, acapella covers. He was very methodical. He did acapella covers of Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy. At the time, bands that young 15, 14-year-old girls were
Yeah.
listening to.
Things that attracted his age range.
Yes, and
What are the odds?
So he was very much a methodical pedophile, and he very specifically targeted a specific group of girls and asked for a specific thing, which I don't know if you guys want me to say,
No.
but I found it kind of hilarious.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. No, you can say that one. If it's the
Okay, yeah. He asked for girls to twerk.
Oh, that's so gross.
Like, why that? Ugh. Anyway, yeah. So he was just a really creepy dude that was existing on this platform and thriving on it and getting exactly what he wanted from it. And it really sucks that someone who was trying to do the right thing and call him out and get him. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. I mean, that YouTuber specifically still has a pretty good following, though he had a whole tour canceled because of it, and that's killer, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that can kill your career, and it did for a while. Like, I remember him just kind of disappearing off the platform.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, it's really harsh. I mean, basically you're trying to be this good person, and then you get shunned because it's not. They don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want people to know about it, and
Yeah.
they have that much power to just be like, no, sorry.
Yeah. So I'm glad to know that we finally justice has been served. And
Took a long
he's
time.
now. It took way too long, but it happened, and I think that's definitely something, and I think that's a very positive thing to look at, and
Yeah.
that now we are able to come together and not idolize people like this anymore. I think we need to really start to acknowledge the fact that no one's perfect, and these are all still human beings that we really don't know.
Yes. You don't really know them, like, really. You just know them for who they are online.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good job. That was a beautiful little excerpt, Della. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a very nice little discussion.
Yeah, good times.
Let's see. All right. So, I'm going to quickly see. I don't know who's on the chat, but if anyone has any topics they would like for us to talk about for the last 8 minutes, you can talk. Please, give us topic ideas,
Yeah.
please.
Well, if you want to talk about something interesting, the missus and I spoke at length about this on our drive back from getting groceries, in that the redesign for Sonic in the live action movie, the news of that dropped pretty quickly after
After the trailer.
yeah, and she first suggested to me that she's of the mind that it was a publicity stunt.
Oh.
Like they wanted to rile
sense.
up the crowd and get even more eyes and onto their film and get people talking about it.
Yeah, because they already knew about it.
Yeah, and because it wouldn't take much, if any, effort to just redesign the 3D model and then re-implement it into the film before they send it out.
Or they already have it.
Yeah, that's likely too.
Yeah. Or
Well,
they
it
just
just
already
seems-
have it and they're just they just showed that just to get uproar, and then we're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna fix it.
And knowing Sega's history, I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just, like, when you think about it that way, nothing else makes any sense. Like, it just seems too sketchy.
Yeah. This is a bit scoochy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially since they have an animated Sonic. That looks pretty good. They're just, yeah, it's 100% a publicity stunt. I mean, good for them. You know, it did exactly what they wanted it to do.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. It really did.
I, for one, will be seeing the movie.
Yeah, I might go see it. I might just go see it just for the shits and
Jim
giggles of
Carrey.
a friend.
Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman. Hi.
I'm just really excited for Detective Pikachu.
Yes.
That's the only one I want to see.
Next weekend.
Yes! I'm so
There's, like,
excited.
2 movies this year that I know for sure I'm going to see. Detective Pikachu is one of them. The other one is Godzilla at the end of the month.
Ooh.
Nice.
That sounds interesting. I might go see that.
Well, we get what? We get Mothra, King Ghidorah, and Rodan, and then maybe something else if we're lucky.
I am also going to go ahead and say the new Jumanji movie coming out around Christmas.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah. If you don't follow Jablinski Games on YouTube, of course you wouldn't know about this.
I don't. But I should.
You should. All of you should.
I don't have time.
Every Friday, 10 minutes. Don't
Yeah,
tell me you don't have time.
Too much of my time.
Yeah, sorry, that's too much.
he said, it, by all means could get pushed to later, but Christmas 2019, the new Jumanji is supposed to come out. They just finished filming it, as far as I know. Like all the filming is done. And it so far, I'm hyped. I loved the new one they did. I didn't think I would. I went into it fully expecting it to be absolute shit. But it blew me away with how much fun it was, and how much tact it kept to the series. So
I'm
yeah,
so
no.
excited.
I'm really excited. If you didn't see the new Jumanji that came out last year,
it was awesome.
You should. Yeah. It was so good. I mean, what is better than Jack Black pretending to be a teenage girl?
That was the best part of the whole movie, in my opinion.
It really was. It really was. Everything else was pretty good. I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Kevin Hart in general, but just Jack Black, man, is in general is just
awesome.
A really cool
treasure.
Dude.
Or genuine treasure.
But to watch him pretend to be Stacy from next door, man, I don't know. It was a whole other level of comedy for me, and I was very charmed by it. I actually ended up seeing it twice.
Aww.
Yeah, really good.
That's cool. Yeah, I thought it was kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It was so sweet.
So yeah.
Alright.
Wait, who came in the last 10 minutes? Yeah, that was a mixed bag for me. So Zathura remake next? I mean Jumanji 2? Zathura remake.
I don't know what that is actually.
Something that...
Okay.
You don't know Zathura?
No, I'm about to look it up!
Oh my god!
Another cardboard evil game thing.
Actually,
Except it's in space.
I don't know if I've watched that.
I had it on DVD as a kid and watched it a ton, even though it wasn't very good. No
Big
offense
brother,
to Zathura
little
fans.
brother classically don't hate each other. Little brother finds a board game and is like, "Hey, we should play this." Big brother's like, "Oh, this is stupid, but we're gonna play it anyways." And then they played the game.
They played the game.
Like, "Oh no, we're in space now," and our sister, was it her sister? No, it was the babysitter, something like that, is frozen in the bathroom. Ah, shucks.
Yeah, and like the whole thing is like there's this time travel element. There's like the kid who is an older, loses the little brother, and he regrets it and tries to stop him from doing the thing.
And then there's alligator people.
There's alligator people. It's a very interesting movie.
Did a game come out for it?
No.
I don't think so. It may have.
Unless they made like a board game for it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think there was a board game. I wouldn't doubt that.
Actually, there might actually be a game that they created for this. What?
No.
Really?
Oh, no.
It was for the PS2, and I'm on like this really shitty website. I don't know if it's real or not.
It was definitely around the time where they made a game for every single movie that came out, so I wouldn't doubt it. Oh dear.
Let's see. I'm interested now. Oh wait, no, they did. Looks like they. Oh no, they did actually make a board game for it. It looks like too. Nice. Looks like a board game. That's neat. But no, I want to know if they actually made a fucking video game for this. This is crazy. Like, did they actually make a video game?
I feel like Bob Ross making this painting. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't do landscapes too often. And now that I am, I'm just like, oh man, we're just gonna
put a happy little tree.
Yeah, we're gonna put a happy little tree
right
here.
Wait, I think wait, did they?
Is this that big of an issue? It's like, we need to know if they made a Zathura game. Like,
I think they actually did. No, I'm actually really interested because I'm like, did they actually make a game for this? Yes, they did. It seems like they actually did. I don't know what it is, but they did.
Whoa. Yeah.
Wow. Of course, like every other thing they did, they made a game for everything. Woo.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm so proud of them.
I'm so proud of this community.
Good old movie PS2 games. I had a couple of those.
I did too. They were freaking gorgeous.
Cat in the Hat, anybody?
No. Actually, I had Green Eggs and Ham on DS. Because it was from the book, but it was still fucking terrible. It was so bad. It was absolute garbage. But it was... Actually, it got me so mad I actually broke my first DS. I bit it.
Wow.
But, oh
You
my
say
God.
something.
That's
Going
beautiful.
for a ride. Thank you, Fox.
It was great. It was great.
Okay.
All right. It is time. It is 11 o'clock where I am. I hope everyone enjoyed this. Do you guys have any last comments?
Only that I'm a little sad,
Why?
Why?
just in general.
Aww.
That's it. That's all I got. Have a good night,
Aww.
everybody.
Ross.
No. You be
Don't be
happy all the
sad.
time.
Oh man, that's something. I think that's what PCP is for, but whatever.
Oh, that must be what I'm on then. I'm literally happy all day, every day.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. Does anyone else have any comments other than
Yeah.
really depressing comments?
Yeah, be excellent to each other, man.
Yeah, be
Don't-
excellent to each
don't-
other.
Don't touch kids.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good one.
You doing the gesture? You better be doing the gesture, Brandon.
What?
What?
Excellent.
Excellent. Be excellent to each other. It's from the movies.
Like
You know
one of
what?
the best
Bill and,
movies.
Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure. And then when you say it, you do the
I
air
don't know what
guitar.
you guys are talking about again.
You know what? Just
Me
for that,
neither.
Della. If when I die, you can have my Megadeth collection.
Yes.
Which Brandon will probably die before you. Let's just be honest here. He's a lot older than us.
It's true.
That's a horrible thing to say.
I'm gonna die before everyone else.
No, don't.
No,
Ross,
not if I do
stop.
it first.
What is wrong with you?
I just like making people upset. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Nah. No, don't worry. We'll live long, happy lives, so we don't have to worry about that. I think.
Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for
Yeah,
tuning
thanks
in.
for tuning into the podcast today.
Yeah, and we'll see you all next weekend.
Next weekend.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, Mickey.